All right, let's go ahead and do our first program. To do this, just go ahead and open gedit, which is a text editor. To do that, press the super key, type gedit, you'll see it pop up. You can hit enter to open. Simplest program is one-liner, int main, open close parentheses, open close brace. Let's go ahead and save that to the projects directory that I created earlier. We'll type in a name, we'll call it main.cpp, and we'll save it. Then let's go ahead and open a command line window. To do that, easiest way is Control-Alt-T and go into the projects directory with CD for change directory. So we type change directory projects. If we list everything, ls-la, that lists everything. You can see all the files. So we see main.cpp is there. Let's go ahead and build it with g++ main.cpp. G++ is the compiler. We can just do g++, and you can see it says no input files. You can do g++ version, 2 dashes, it'll tell you the version. So I'm running 9.3.0. So we'll do g++ and we'll give it a source file, main.cpp, and we'll list our files. You'll see it created an a.out file. That's the default name for a G++ program. So to run it, you'd think you'd want to just type in a.out, but you actually need to prefix it with /. That's something that's in Linux. Just to run a program from the current directory, you've got to put /. And it ran our program. No errors. Let's go ahead and do something interesting in our program. So if we go back to that, let's go ahead and put this on the next line. We're going to go ahead and type in return value, return 0. That means everything worked well. And we'll go ahead and print something to the screen with cout. The typical hello world. In order to use this std : cout, we need to include a library called iostream. So to do that, we literally type pound include iostream. We put it in angle brackets or less than greater than signs. You can see there's a star up here by gedit saying the file is not saved. Control-S will save it. You see the star goes away. Means we've saved our file. Now we can go back to the command line and we can list our files again. You can see it's now 79 bytes. It was 14 bytes before. We go ahead and build it with g++ main.cpp. Oh, we've got an error. It expected a semicolon before return. So you can see it's got line number 5, hello world. It's pointing with a caret to the space where it expects to see the semicolon. It shows you it needs a semicolon, and it shows you line 6, return. Let's go back to our code and look. This is line 5, there's a line number, and sure enough, we don't have a semicolon, which is required by C++ syntax. So we add that, save it again. Let's go back and try building it a second time. G++ main.cpp, and that time it worked. So now we can run it again. Oops. /a.out. This time it prints hello world. That's great. So that's our first program. Let's do it one more time in Vim. So this time we're going to go ahead and close gedit. We're going to open Vim and maximize this. I'm going to remove everything in this directory, delete all the files. They're all gone except for the current directory and the parent directory, of course. To use Vim, you type vim and then the name of the file you want to edit. We're going to create main again, so we're going to do vim main.cpp, and it opens up an empty file. To use Vim, you have to press I to go into insert mode, and you'll see down in the lower left corner it says insert. So now we can type in the same things we had typed before. We'll just cut to the chase. Pound include iostream. You'll see it does syntax highlighting automatically. Int main cout hello world. We won't forget the semicolon this time. And close brace. To save the file in Vim, what you have to do is use some character commands. So you press escape to get you out of insert mode. Colon will get you to the command line. You can see the colon down in the bottom left corner show up. And then we want to write the file with W. At this point, you just press enter, and it will say that it has written the file. Main.cpp is written. Now, if we want to quit out of Vim, we can do escape : Q. And that'll get us out. So let's do that one more time. Let's go into main. We can do I for insert. We can make some changes, delete those changes. Then we can do escape colon W to write, escape colon Q to quit. And then one last time, let's go back in there because I want to show you can do both at the same time. Write some changes, escape colon WQ will write out the file and quit in one step. So there we are, main.cpp. It's 81 bytes. I guess before it was 80 bytes. Now it's 81 bytes. Maybe we added an extra something in there. G++ main.cpp. It builds. There's a.out. You can run it again, a.out. And then hello world. So that's Vim and gedit. Simplest program that you can make.